Welcome to Abnormal Truth, everyone. Hope you guys are doing wonderful today. Doing a JFK Mandela effect video today, and this is something that just came to my attention yesterday when a subscriber said, "Hey, Abnormal Truth, go look up the JFK assassination videos again." And so I did because I was naturally curious because they didn't say why, they just said go look at them again. And I was amazed that within a couple of seconds I saw something different. Actually, a couple of things that were majorly different when I looked at them yesterday or last night. And so that's why I'm doing this video today, just to see how many people out there remember this being a certain way. And of course, a lot of you are going to watch this clip and you're not going to see anything that has changed because it's always been that way for you. So I'm saying this is a Mandela effect, and some people will notice a big change and some people will not. And again, it's not a small change like Mrs. Kennedy's dress was different or anything like that. It's a little bit bigger of a detail than that. So I'm going to show you this clip again just to jog your memory if you haven't seen it in a little bit. This is one of the famous clips that we've seen. We've all seen lots of different angles and things to this video, and this is just one that I grabbed. All right. And so maybe some of you picked up on something different there. And like I said, it only took me a couple of seconds because something really sticks out in this video, and so it really should stick out to you probably if you're having this Mandela effect. And like I said, some people this will look the same way as it always has, and you just weren't touched by this Mandela effect. You probably have other ones. It's just this one. You're in this current reality on this certain subject. But let me go ahead and tell you what I see different. Now, the first thing that jumped out at me was the second windshield here. That was really just stuck out like a sore thumb. But then you have these two people that are sitting in the middle of the vehicle here, and those people were not there at all ever for me. And so that's why it only took a couple of seconds. I was like, as soon as I watched this and looked at some of the photos, this very weird because those people were never in the middle, and that second windshield was never there. And what's weird is this second windshield is, I remember him just not having any bulletproofing at all. I remember, remembering the Pope has like some bulletproofing on the Pope mobile, and I always remembered that, Kennedy just didn't have any, and he was warned about going to Dallas, and he still didn't have any on there. And yet here, now he's got some, but, it's totally in the wrong place. Like, strategically, right, this is only going to protect really the people in the front seat. And maybe the people in the middle row a little if they're getting shot from head on, but I don't even understand why that is there. And it seems like it would be really hard for that agent that's sitting up in the front by the driver to get to the president in the back with those people in the middle and that stupid second windshield they have there. And so that's my thoughts on that second windshield. First, it wasn't even there, but now it is, and it doesn't make a lot of sense. The president is the least protected in that whole car, and his wife. But you know what I mean? This just doesn't make any sense. It's really strange, and that car looks a lot longer too. I don't remember the two people being there, and I don't remember it being a stretched limo like that is. And so this next picture that is coming up is more of what, and I'm glad I found it. It's a good representation of what I remember the car looking like. Of course, with, you make this picture a convertible, you make this car a convertible, and that's what I remember. So not a stretched limo, but the same vehicle, just not stretched, and definitely without that second windshield on there that didn't do any good. And so I thought that was cool that I found, there was a car out there like that, and that's what I remember them riding around with. Just make that car a convertible, and there you go. And I'm wondering, you people that remember only 4 people in the car, I wonder if you could tell me your memories on if you remember it was a stretch limo, or if those 2 people were just not there, and it was a stretch limo. But I remember it being a shorter car like this one, so I kind of wonder, because say these 2 people, especially in this picture, say if the 2 people that were sitting in the middle when he got assassinated, say if they weren't there, then I may not even have been able to see a seat or anything there, because would have been dark, black and white pictures and stuff. So I don't know. The way I remember it, it was not even a stretched limo, and there definitely was not 2 people sitting in the middle like that. So that is just, it's not freaking me out because I've had several strong Mandela effects now, but I still have questions. I want to know, I would love to know exactly when this happened, when the change happened for some of us, like what date. Um, I know I can go look up the first time somebody mentions this JFK Mandela effect on the internet somewhere, but then all you can really do is assume that it happened sometime, before that date. But really wish I knew if this was a brand new one. I know there's some stuff on Reddit about this, and I didn't look and see, what when the posts were made or anything. But yeah, and this picture also makes it look totally different. I mean, that car just doesn't look the same at all. The stretched limo, that stupid second window that didn't help anybody out. I mean, really, put that thing in the back and he would still be alive and people could still see him. I don't understand. It's like they wanted to protect the driver and the agent there in the front more than anybody. And I really don't see how they were supposed to. I know they've got agents surrounding the car, just like that one that gets on the back of the car. But anyway, that doesn't make sense to me, and it was never there in the first place. And so I really want to know what you guys think, and I do realize that there's people out there that have always seen that stretch limo car and the 6 people in there. We get that, and I realize that. But there are some people that remember 4 people in that vehicle, and they were riding around in something like this car here. Same thing, just not stretched. And if that car right there was a convertible, that's pretty much what I remember the president riding around in that day. And so, yeah, yeah, it's that's another big one to me. And I know some other people remember only 4 people being in that vehicle. But let me know what you guys think about whether it was a stretched limo, or do you remember a car or a vehicle like this that they were riding around in. So anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all for listening, and I will see you next time.